Good evening and welcome to the Psychic that Plans on the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. I'm Aeson Knight and we're going to be seeing how this psychic plans. And of course, we got Techie Joe bringing in the digital community, being my co-host and assistant, and it's going to be fun. So we're in the Happy Planner size classic for November. We're going to stick it through. I think I'm really liking this. Of course, I have the astrology inner cover, and I also have this lovely hardcover. I like that. I'm a metal rings participant. I know basically what we're going to be doing in 2023, which is we're going to probably stick with this. I may buy me a monthly just so I don't have to put every calendar date in. But now I'm liking my daily plan. All right.
Everything
So
but the stickers I got.
Goodbye to October. Poor October is moving on to a higher sky.
Well, almost. It's almost there.
Well, in planner world it is, because, today is the last day of the October calendar. It moves. And if your week starts on a Sunday, then you've already moved into to November section. So we will go ahead and pull out the
No.
Yeah.
No. Monday is the last day of October, the 31st.
You have to understand how the calendar and the planner is laid out, though, dear.
Okay.
See? So this would start the new calendar. If they're a Sunday starter, their new calendar section started today.
Well, yes. Okay, see what you're saying there. I was having a moment though. I was like, no.
Yeah.
But yeah,
others,
okay,
the Monday starters their November calendar will start tomorrow.
Effectively, yes.
Effectively. Now I moved from a big to a happy, so I never done October in this one. Never went back and back plan it, but I'm gonna go ahead and take that out.
Yank.
This is why I like the ring system, because I get the joy of ripping out the month.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'll go through it later and see if there's anything I need to put into my notebook section. And we will move on. Last week
What was your highlight of October? Like, you do all the planning, you have all the planner stuff. I know you're going to go back through later before you store everything. Like, just real quick, because you did energy overviews. If you missed that, that was yesterday. That was last night. You can go catch those. But what was your highlight of October?
I think the highlight of October for me was when I went back to realizing that no, I'm a daily planner. Like I can have all the weekly overviews there is. I can have all the, I'm a vertical weekly planner, but I really need to have the daily sheets, and my planner needs to be movable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that was the highlight of October.
That was the highlight of October.
Well,
it did improve the house after 5 years.
Yes. Yes. Well, yeah. Yeah, he's really excited about that.
Yeah, because he gave me what I've been wanting, which is a suite. All right. So for those guys, I use one of these half-page dashboards to mark my day. It's also where I can put notes at on things that don't really need to live in a calendar. It's just like a little quickie to-do list. It can go here, or, pick up milk. That's what I use my divider for. It's great for when I'm flipping and moving things around. I have a weekly overview in here, but I haven't been using it. But I need more so this to be a decorative page. Okay. So I'm really thinking that maybe we get some good cards, some fun card stock.
Ooh.
And do weekly dividers, top tab dividers in card stock. I'm thinking about that.
Cool. Well, we do have that fun silver.
We do.
That's a fun one. That would be a quick, easy punch too.
Yeah. That would probably do well.
Yeah, I think if you did some black line art on that silver, it'd be really pretty.
Okay. So I've gone ahead, and this is kind of the focus in my part for this week. Normally, you guys don't see I went ahead, I'm gone back in, and I looked at the month and said, okay, where did shit go off the rail? And it went off the rail when I stopped my routine, stopped scheduling my sleep, and stopped setting things. So I've gone ahead, I opened the calendar back up in Google and laid out my weekly routine with my office hours, my shows, and my importance, my sleep, my nap time, my morning routine, my evening routine, my night routine, and my gym routine. And I'm not putting the gym and the night routine on the same schedule, meaning they're not really one that has a gym. It's just not there yet. All right.
Well, and I think it might be important to point out as we're talking about him using Google and a physical planner, it could be confusing to some people. Like, why do you do it in both? And like there's a really good answer for that.
Yeah.
And it's this runs his life.
Uh-huh.
Google Calendar just lets him like kind of move it around.
Yeah, and pre-plan.
And like it, basically, if he didn't use Google Calendar, he would be trying to do this with Post-it notes and figure out, okay, what goes where? How can I make all the things fit?
Right. Well, what I did when I first started this business now 18 years ago is I had a very large basement wall and we had index cards. And literally we made a weekly vertical calendar in index cards. And we went through and like, all 24 index cards, and you had, by 7 slots and filled each of those in with something.
Well, and the upside to Google Calendar as well is we can layer things together with it through like having the different calendars. So like there's a life calendar, there's a work calendar, there's a and then there's my calendar, there's the two people, the invisible assistant and T's calendars, and like we can see how all that stacks together. They are also semi-digital / paper planners. They're using like little baby planners. Like they're little baby planners. It's so
cute. That was the highlight. Is I was like, that's it. Everyone's getting a planner in this house, or you ain't living here.
Yep. Kind of a requirement. There's a lot here. But now I wanted to talk through that while we were doing your monthly overview thing, is to kind of like fill that gap of like, okay, we're talking about this thing, but we haven't, I don't think, really spent a lot of time explaining it.
Right. Well, not only that, but during the break, I need you to get a picture of the command center.
Oh, in the kitchen?
Yeah. We'll sit and break it through too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can talk about that too. But so this is what my today looks like. Well, it's what Monday looks like. I've got my sleep in here. If I do not schedule my sleep, I will end up being awake till like 10 sometime Wednesday before I sleep. And then I have the reminders. I use reminders. A lot of people use priorities. I use reminders, and that's because I need to know where other people are. Who's home, who's not home, who's going to be home for dinner, what I'm having for dinner, what I'm cooking for dinner. That goes there.
Well, and that's really helpful for like those mornings when it's like a crock pot recipe and it's like, you can't just like wait till 3 p.m. to do anything with it. Like this had to go in.
Right. Or
at 10 a.m.
Like make bread. We've have the dough prepped up, but I need to be able to do that.
Or if you have to run out, like it's a combo afternoon where it's like you're picking someone up from work and you're expecting to go out and pick up groceries. Like we need a couple of things for dinner.
Right.
Like that's where that comes in real handy.
It is. Now I made a mistake on my Monday and I've got to fix it.
Oh no, what did you do? Oh yes. Oh, so okay, for those of you who don't know, before we do this show, there is a house meeting at like 6 p.m. That we had this evening. There's at least one every week. It's not always at 6 p.m. on Sundays. Sometimes it has to move a little bit. But this evening's was at 6. And he had already laid out his Monday.
Right.
And like we started talking about like he, okay, and you're going to be picking up, the invisible assistant from work. And he's like, no, I can't do that.
Right.
And I'm like, the F you mean you can't do that?
What?
Like, what? Like,
I'm
we
working.
have to.
Yeah, I'm working. You have to go do that. I need the house. I have an appointment. And it's like,
oh,
crap, it's Monday.
Yeah, like it was comical. It was a Monday, or it was a moment because he was just sitting there very, hey Shannon, very hardcore set on no. I have my Monday set up. You're not gonna change it. And I'm like, no, I have to.
Yeah.
Like normally I'd be like, okay, let's do that. But yeah, when I go in for my telehealth and it's like, hi, I'm on my way to pick up, tea from work. Like, my provider is not going to be down with that. Like, she rolls with a lot of punches, but that's going to be the one where she's like, no, we're done. Like, you rebook. Have a nice afternoon.
You're not supposed to be driving while having a telehealth.
I will say she's been pretty cool about that.
Mm-hmm.
I have had to do that before, and I don't mean like I drove the entire appointment. It was just one of those, my day was not going well.
Right.
And like the point I had planned to be at and have plenty of time to get there did not occur. Right. So it was like the first 3 minutes of my appointment are me like frantically driving to get to like the destination. Well, not the destination, the final destination, but a waypoint on that destination where I knew I could sit comfortably for the duration of that appointment. And yeah. And I'm like, okay, so this is not optimal. I'm driving. And she's like, okay, I'm going to pretend not to know that. Right. Moving right along. It's like, thank you. Like, I love my provider. She was great for that.
She is.
Oh, there you go. You're finally in focus again.
Well, apparently we were having connection issues. Hello, Optimum. How are you? Can you please stop fucking with my internet? I pay you too much money.
I know, right? Like, way too much money. Well, not really. I actually paid, I think, more than our current cable bill when I was in Princeton at one point for like a ridiculously lower speed. So I can't be too mad at that.
Oh, I can be. How we are not already into the European internet is beyond me.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for the point in which I think we had the right idea way back when with like, oh God, what was that cartoon series? They basically called it and it was perfect. But I remember they called their little internet just like CityNet. It was very generic. Because a lot of cities were doing that as they were building out their own like Wi-Fi networks all the way back at the end of the 90s.
Right.
It was municipal networks. Right. And yeah, like I think we we severely missed a boat there.
Right.
Like that's what we should have just done is one big ginorma internet as a public utility. You just pay taxes towards its existence. And be done with it. Right. If you're a business and you need better or more or what, what's the fuck, so who's it? Any kind of bells and whistles, then yeah, you pay for that. Right. But if you're like the standard home user and you're just living your best, blanket your city. Right. Just blanket it and be done with it.
All right. So here's my Halloween spread.
Gorgeous.
Now, let's talk about this other page. This other page is very important. Since I'm running a project right now, all my project stuff goes over here. All my psychic notes go over here. And down here is where I basically summarize my day. You know, it's like one of the days that I was working Mystic. All the things I needed to tell Joe was over here. All my network notes were over here. And then I
Yeah.
got a second page for Joe because, you know, it was one of
Some
those days.
some days really are. And especially since I've been on the road for the better part of 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I finally came off the road because I was having to do a lot of running for people because we've been through that. But anyway, but no, I kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I was on the road, there was a lot of things going on, and then even after I came off the road, like I'm just now starting to get back and to where it's like, okay, I'm functional.
Right.
And yeah, that was after a nap today. Like I freely admit, I took a middle of the day nap like a preschooler,
Hey,
because I just couldn't anymore.
Joe, leave my naps alone.
Mm. What? No, I that's like how I feel though when I take one is like
Mm.
I'm just like I just am done.
Well, and it's important to
Like
understand
nope.
where you're at for that. All right, so got Halloween decorated, all except for the weather. I can find the boxes I want to use. I'm going to use these, I believe. This be, you know, sometimes you got like I really love this girl with you got this planner book. Also,
Mm-hmm.
girl with girls planner book. You got better stickers, however, for me with the associate pack. Now it comes with little sticky notes. It comes with little priority sheets. Those are cute,
Mm-hmm.
but
I have to say they're always cute, but
right. Okay, we'll put that there for my little information box. We'll come back to that later. And then we move on to November. Actually, I'm going to move these daily sheets over. Move this daily sheet over. So it makes more sense in my planner. And another reason why I love the desk system, I can just pick it up and move it.
yes. And it's so funny. We really held off on the disc system for a while.
We did.
Like, because I don't know, and maybe other people are there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had so many fears on the disc system. I was like, how the flip does that actually hold anything together?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's where I was. That was my holdout. Was like that ain't gonna work.
All right.
Like that ain't gonna work. It isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And then we got it, and it's like that worked surprisingly well. Like someone had to like if someone had explained to me, but you're not understanding, like we're using paper that is slightly thinner than cardstock,
Mm-hmm.
so it has enough rigidity to hold in there.
All right.
I would have been like, oh, now that makes perfect sense.
All right. All right.
Like,
So
got it.
let's get a Rom Ron Girls. I love this artist, Wrong Wrong. She did a collaboration with Happy Planner,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so enjoyable of it. Loved it. I would much enjoy her to do another one. She's also come out with her own planner that I want to be looking out, but I think she's gone spiral on me. And I'm sorry, I hate spiral. Like I just
Okay.
do. I hate the spiral planner. I hate the way it feels. You can't expand. You can't do anything with it.
I'm there. I can understand that.
Yep. Okay. So I have something to do on the 12th. So I'm going to put a sticker there. Let me know that that day is blacked out. And before we start November, let's see how our week's going to go, shall we?
All right.
All right, so it's a new adventure week for us. You may be talking to a lot of people, being the counselor a good bit, and we're looking at you reminding yourself that you're going to have to keep your keep your balance in place because judgment will follow. All right, darling, how busy is my month? Let's start filling it in.
I know, right?
All right, so I know Psychic Saturday is the 26th.
Oh, sorry, you said month.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my brain went sideways. Yes. Psychic Saturday, the 26th.
Okay. We have the event on the 12th.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, there's Turkey Day. Do I have a Turkey Day sticker? I think I do. I have the Thankful sticker. Yes, I do have a Thanksgiving sticker. So I'll put that on my Turkey Day. We're doing a budget Turkey Day this year because I've seen the price of turkeys and I told them I ain't cooking a 30-pound turkey.
Yeah, not cooking what was that going to be, like a $90 turkey?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the year for it.
Yep.
I also you have a class on the 27th.
I have a class on the 27th. What am I teaching?
Tarot 102?
Ooh, nice.
Very cool, very cool.
Yes, I'm very happy to be teaching 102. That'll come in very handy. Mm-hmm. Grab the Tarot student sticker right here. We'll pop that in. All right. So this is Tarot 102.
Let's see, and then we've got new in chat on the 23rd.
Okay.
And barista chat on the 30th.
Okay.
Yeah. That's basically it. Like, everything else is like doctor's appointments and stuff.
All right. When are you out of here?
Pardon?
What days of the month are you out?
That will be the 3rd, the 9th, and the 22nd.
Okay.
I don't think we have that one on. Oh, well, that one doesn't matter for the big planner calendar.
All right.
Because that's a morning appointment and it's just local.
Okay. But again, you're out of here. I can't plan to do anything those days that require me to leave the house.
Yeah, the 3rd and the 9th. Sorry. The 22nd. 22nd's local.
Okay.
And so is the 2nd. So I wouldn't plan to go far on the 2nd.
Right. Well, I've already planned not to do anything on the 2nd.
I was going to say.
And of course, we have the time change. For everybody, remember that the 6th, the time changes.
Yes.
Put me a clock right here to remind me of that.
Yep. Sunday the 6th, time change.
Yes. Tick tock, tick tock. Google Calendar didn't like it. Apparently, Google does not like booking you during a time change.
No, it does not. It really, really flippin' hates that, especially if it's the beginner end of your appointment.
Mm-hmm.
You'll also find your hims and hers.
Mm-hmm.
Your Google searching device and your Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. I managed to get her to not listen. Cool. They hate setting alarms for those times too.
Yes.
Always, 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 always keep that in mind. If you have to set like a 1 a.m., 2 a.m., somewhere in their alarm on those devices, you will not get an alarm.
Right.
Like that whole hour span is blocked out. It will not do it.
Oh, this is so crispy. I have to finish using this sticker book up.
Oh no. This is starting to just give up.
No, it's getting crispy to where the stickers are sticking to the sticker paper.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the good ones.
Oh no. It is pretty.
It is.
Oh, Shannon's like sleeps.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, thanks.
All the extra sleeps. Of course, that's probably been part of my problem this week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always have a wind down to. Oh, yeah, Shannon's like, I like my falling back. Okay. See, I'm cool with it once it finally happens. I'm just like, yeah, my body's like pre-built for this to have already changed. Like, hi, I'm, I'm built for old time change.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, my body still thinks that way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nope, time should already changed.
Didn't you change on the seasonal changes?
It was fixed. I know that much.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that, but I know it's like a at least a good couple week shift that we did. It took a while, or maybe even a whole month total.
Right. And it's debatable on where you're at now if your time changes, because I don't know, people just can't do the same thing. And I think I have a red pen starting to bleed.
Yeah, it used to be in October.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alrighty. So let's see, looking backwards. Oh yeah, that was the yeah. Actually, it's this year that what? Oh, so in 2022, the United States Senate passed the Sunshine Protection Act, which would permanently activate daylight savings time, but it has not been approved. So, yeah.
So we're going to go gold this month. Use the typical Halloween. This packet.
Yeah, see, I am like extension of daylight savings time boy.
Yeah.
That's what I am. So yeah. That was the Uniform Time Act, the amended Uniform Time Act in 86.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I was used to, and that ran until 2006.
Right.
And that set time change to begin at 2 a.m. local time on the last Saturday in April and end at 2 a.m. local time on the last Sunday in October.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the last Sunday of October and the last Sunday in April, that's when my brain thinks time changes.
Right.
Not the thing we do now.
Right. All right, so here's my monthly overview. It's very light. There are things I'm leaving off here. I have not put all the shows in here. Why? Because I really don't look back at this monthly calendar other than to plan, can I go somewhere?
Yeah.
As we share a vehicle. Do I get to talk to my baristas? Do I get to talk to my inner circle? That type of things. So this is the big overall. It's kind of good. Now I am going to do a sale. Me and Joe talked about it. It is not ready yet.
No, it's not. The code won't work.
It will not work until the 1st. Joe, go ahead and tell them about the sale.
Alrighty, so, and I'm like, you're pointing to grateful, but that's not gonna be the code word.
No, it isn't, but it is the clue.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And that is going to be a 50% off any appointment.
Right.
So you can get half off of a 15-minute appointment, a 30-minute appointment, a 45-minute appointment, or an hour appointment.
Right.
So you get all the same minutes, but you fall back down to half the price.
Exactly.
There we go.
No,
So Shannon should fall right into it.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to book an appointment now, go ahead and do the 30-minute spooky sale.
Yes. Yeah, you can get 30 minutes for $30 on the spooky sale.
Mm-hmm. All right, so why don't we take a break, and when we come back, we'll work on my goal page, and then we'll do the Shannon, you know that if you needed an answer, you can just communicate. You're a Patreon, so you're not exactly broke. You've got Patreon credit.
Yes. Like, I was just teasing because you were like, you like the falling back, and I was like, you'll fall right into it.
Exactly. All right, guys, let's take a break, and we'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, one reason is to irritate my social media manager, Aeson Knight. Hi, Aeson. The other reason is because I like to get to the naked truth about what it means to be a neurodivergent LGBT person with psychic abilities. I've got vlogs, blogs, and podcasts and videos all related to trying to live my best life and helping witches and bitches do the same thing. So, you can check all that out and get a reading from Dottie the Psychic at DOTTIEthepsychic.com. Safe travel and much profit to you.
Do you have a cute pet? We know you do. Each week, Tracy Van chooses from submitted photos a featured reader for her Facebook page and provides a tarot reading. Your adorable pet cat, dog, rabbit, goat, chicken, snake, or more could be her next featured reader. Visit tracyvan.com, TracyBann.com, and click Featured Reader to submit. We look forward to seeing your pet next.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and I am here to tell you how to get in contact with me and a little bit about what I do. I am the High Priestess that works with shadow work to help you grow and heal. And I work with access bars, Reiki, I do power forms. I'm recently getting into crystal healing, sound therapy as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing, that is LadyGwendolynHealing.com. Book your appointment with me. I do in person, I do over the phone, I do over Zoom. We can do that as well. My main goal is to help you grow and heal, because I've been there, I'm still going through it, and I let my strength help guide you. See you soon.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
All right, we are back, and I thought we would take a moment while I shift over to my goal page to also look at the key point in running 4 businesses, 4 adults living in-house and supporting 9 adults out of house, and what that looks like and how we keep the insanity to a minimum.
Yes. So I am downloading that image now.
Awesome.
Oh, can I share that as a slide? I bet I can't. Oh, I totally bet I can't. No.
All right. Send it to me.
Real quick. Well, no. Give me a
Okay.
second. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Like, I was seeing how quickly I could do this, or if I needed a second.
Okay.
And I need a second. Because I can, I believe, print to PDF and make that a slide and make everyone happy. And oh no, letters what I wanted. Full page, blah blah blah, landscape, awesome. Print.
Right. So I'm putting my habit trackers in here. I hate this one. Focus on where you are going, not where you currently are. That just drives me insane. So it's getting covered up.
There we go. And we're uploading.
Yay.
There we go. Actually got a clean photo. It's like actually visible.
Yay, it is. You want to go ahead and bring it up and talk them through it?
Sure. So there we go. So let me remove that overlay so y'all can see a little better and not have to fight it. There you go. So this is our kitchen wall. This is right above our dining room table. Now that we've moved it, a lot of these things were kind of already there. But you know, if you want to break into our house, you now have a floor plan under zone clean. That's basically the board to your top left. And then right beside that, we have the meal plan for the week. Of course, just give me coffee and no one gets hurt is for a reminder of us that Aeson lives here. And if you go down below that, we have the November calendar. We've started marking in, like you were seeing us earlier, the different days that, like, on the road, when people are working, all that fun stuff. Then you go under the notice beware of bears. They're strictly non-vegetarian. We have, and this is set up for tomorrow, and I have not been able to add my, because I haven't created it yet, my schedule, because I got to plan that in and make that work for this week. But I already have like the weather information, a reminder of when we're live tomorrow night, who's working when. We have our grocery list, and of course, down in the bottom corner are the house rules.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Highly important, especially when you have multiple people in there living and growing and building on their life. You need to have some rules. You need to have some situational things so that people understand that, no, it's not okay to wear to walk into my office at 8 o'clock in the morning and expect something out of me.
I know, right?
Yeah. And then below that, where you see the busy, that is actually our mail center. This is where we keep track of the bills and the important mail, like, I don't know, tax bills and receipts and all that. That's also where my cookbook lives.
Well, and if you'll notice in the very top left corner is But First Coffee, which started our collection of signs.
Yeah. That came from our house in Princeton. I don't know where he got it from, but that's when I knew I could actually have a relationship with this man.
I think that was a Dollar General find, like discount Dollar General at that. Like I shop discount racks too, and I was like, this, like, that seems like it was one of those things that's like, I will eventually buy that if they still have that, but I'm not buying it at full price. There's either Dollar General or Big Lots,
right?
Because I like to sometimes bargain shop both, because I will point out that, like, Big Lots has gotten weird pricing wise.
Well, I think they've gotten more than weird. I think they've gotten scapegoaty. They used to claim 40% off. No, they're not.
Oh, no. We found that out looking for a toaster oven. Like, no. It was literally cheaper to go over to Walmart and buy it from there than it was to buy it at our local Big Lots.
Right.
And I was like, Big Lots, you have failed me.
Yeah.
Like, because that used to be the best place to get like small kitchen appliances, like your, toasters and toaster ovens and like hand mixers and little things like that. They always had like, $10, $15 on nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of thought, $20, $25, we'll get a toaster oven. It won't be that big a deal. Went over there, it was like $50.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, and you were ready to buy it. And I was like, no, we don't. No. I've got a couple other places to check. Thank you very much. We will check Walmart.com. And then I am driving to Beckley for an Ollie's visit for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Ollie's is where we actually ended up.
Ollie's
and I think
is where we
did
ended
get
up.
about 25, 27.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, I have prices in my head, and I'm like, nope, we ain't paying that.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right. So let's share my goal sheets this month. There we go. We'll move it around to where they can see it.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
It's a couple clicks.
I know. So, of course, we have to check it off. These are tasks or priorities that I'm going to be taking care of this month. This is mostly house-related stuff. Like we need to seal up the windows. We need to change out the go bags from summer to winter. We need to pull out the quilts and get them on. The heaters need done. I have my network or Keen tracker to track which days that I work anytime. We have my med tracker because I need to start keeping up with that a little bit better, and my gym tracker because I need to keep up with that better. It has a monthly goals, but it has this checker box, and I hate that. So I covered that up. I put some stickers over here because I didn't like their quote. Note to self, this is something I will probably jot down like a little note about October and my goals for November financially from the business perspective. Seeing what my average should be per day, seeing about what my average needs to be, what the average hours I need to work is, that type of thing. Then we have this large section here. This large section here is where I'm going to break down the categories of things I want to focus on in November, goal-wise. I want to make sure my email marketing goes out well. I want to work on, my self-care being, a top priority. And then I'm going to put a habit, and I'm going to do that in habit trackers up here. Thanksgiving. Let's plan Thanksgiving. This is going to be Aeson's Thanksgiving. And you guys are going to go, what? This is what it is. We're going to do the turkey roll-ups.
Yes. Which, if y'all haven't had those, like, that is a shortcut of shortcuts. And it's actually nice just for a meal.
It is.
Like, you get your turkey fix.
Mm-hmm.
And let me pause because someone in their head just went, elementary school lunch. Ooh. No, that's not what it's like, because I know what you're thinking. I've had that one before where they do the giant scoop of stuffing and then the chunk of, like, nasty turkey.
Right.
And, like, yeah, because it's always nasty. It's compressed turkey breast.
Right.
And then they do the like water thin gravy over it. No, we're not talking that. This is way more upscale than that.
Right. We'll get roasted turkey breast from the deli. I'll make homemade stuffing. I'll make homemade turkey gravy. And then I'll roll them up, put them in a 9x13 pan. It's in the oven for 45 minutes. We're done. All right, we're going to do real mashed potatoes.
Ooh. Y'all don't understand. It takes a lot for him to give up his box.
Hey. We'll do green beans.
I think you're planning to do a great big giant Instapot of those.
Yeah. And we'll do corn.
Maze. It's amazing.
Right. Okay. That's the dinner part.
Mhm.
I will do a pasta salad.
Oh, pasta salad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And
I
I'll
swear you
do
said pot salad. I was like,
no,
whoa, this holiday just got weird.
no. And we'll do deviled eggs because you cannot have a family meal without deviled eggs, I've been informed.
Nope, not allowed. Can't occur.
Right. And I will make
Not a
some
holiday.
rolls. And those will be homemade. Don't worry, I'm not going to give him those brown and serve rolls.
Many have tried, all have failed. They get forgotten in the oven.
Well, that's on purpose. I'm quite sure of it.
Yes, it was. It was. It was. You don't know. It was like a fight every year to see who could remember to, or could sneak out there and unplug it, or distract her so she would forget that the rolls were out there, and because she baked hers, the little brown serve rolls, in a toaster oven. And it was this one part of the kitchen that, like, you had to technically step out of the kitchen to get to, so everyone would forget them until till like dinner's over, and it's like, where were the rolls?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, we forgot the rolls.
Right.
So yeah, that lasted until I started doing crescents.
Mm-hmm.
No one says no to crescents.
Right. Although I do kind of have a thought on that, but I'm not going to do it for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Doing the turkey roll-ups and then wrapping it in crescent.
You have to put the gravy on after.
Yes. Like the gravy's the dipping sauce.
That could be very cool. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I think we'll go through a few cans of rolls, though.
Probably.
I think it would work best if you did like the double triangle and made the rectangle.
Uh-huh.
And just whap.
Interesting. Turkey in a blanket.
Yep, turkey in a blanket.
And then we'll do the pumpkin cobbler.
Yes, with cream cheese icing.
Homemade cream cheese icing. Got that.
It can come out of a tub for all I care. I just need some cream cheese, and you're making it the night before.
Yes, I will make it probably the night before.
Well, that way the cream cheese, it has time to cool and go in the fridge, and the cream cheese gets cold.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's this nice cold, reminds you sort of like a pumpkin roll-up.
Uh-huh.
But not.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think it'll hit perfect.
Okay. Anyhow.
With nuts. You wanted the nuts.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about the guest. I'm talking about the... Yeah. Oh, come on.
So it's not the 2-page menu that we have previously done.
No.
It is a reduced menu. I am not making 9 pies this year. I am not cooking a turkey and a ham. I am not doing corn on the cob, peas, carrots, and green beans, mashed potatoes, and potatoes in the green beans. Those aren't happening.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing pasta salad and macaroni salad.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reduced menu, guys. I know it looks like a lot of work. It really isn't. I really have gotten comfortable with my Instapot and my toaster oven.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, because actually the turkey roll-ups, that'll probably take about 20 minutes to assemble, and then they bake for, what, 30, 40?
40. And if
40.
I pre-make the stuffing the day before, they'll be easy to roll up.
Oh, yeah. Then you're just, like, throwing it together.
Right.
Yeah, the green beans are Instapot. They're done within, like, 40 minutes from end to end.
Right.
The real mashed potatoes, you'll probably run those through the Instapot, the potatoes. That way they cook up and get really nice and soft and ready to go.
Uh-huh.
Your corn is going to be a quick stovetop kind of cook. It takes like 15, 20 minutes.
It's 5 minutes in the microwave with a little bit of butter. We'll call it done.
No! Ew. I'll make the corn. You just, like, I don't know. The pasta salad's the day before. Deviled eggs are a day before. The rolls, he could honestly throw those out the day before and just like have them like
That'll be the night of.
Yeah, basically the night of.
Yep.
And then yeah, he'll be doing the pumpkin cobbler the night before.
Right.
So the day of, he's really just like make the turkey roll-ups, do the mashed potatoes and green beans. I'll do the corn and serve.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the day of.
Mm-hmm.
Because we both had this moment. Like, he is notorious for one will also do a post-Thanksgiving review.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna hold him accountable this year.
We're gonna get you in the camera and get you in the camera in the kitchen doing some filming.
Yes, but if you deviate from this, I'm going to give you shit all the way through that video, just so you know.
Right.
Because he usually deviates and adds at least 1 to 2 items. I'm going to tell y'all now, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. I know he's going to do it. He will make it harder on himself, inevitably. With like a couple of dish additions. But yeah, no, and even still, it's not as bad as some of as either one of us have occasionally done in years past.
Mm-hmm.
In which it's like, stop the insanity. This is not a restaurant. I do not have enough people coming over, with one exception of 1 year. I don't have enough people coming over for this much damn food.
About the only thing that I may, and it's not even an item I'm cooking. I may add the cranberry jelly, the real jelly, not the stuff that goes in my pork loin.
I keep trying to get him to try making the faux cranberry salad.
Nah.
No.
It is a family tradition. You open both ends of the can, you take a spoon, and you push it out, and you slice it off as it comes out.
I can't say that I haven't had that. My grandmother, though, made this faux cranberry salad, and I will never get over that because it usually took a year to get the damn cherry Jell-O stain off the counter before she made it again and got another cherry Jell-O stain on the counter. She had Formica countertops.
Yeah.
And white Formica countertops at that. And every year it was a battle to get that damn stain out.
Right.
Just in time for her to make it again and do it again, because she could not make that salad without spilling a little bit of the cherry Jell-O.
Right.
And I will tell you now, there's a reason people dye hair with Jell-O. Because that cherry red will stain anything.
Yep, including your skin.
Yes.
But no, other than that, I don't see anything here that I'm missing that can't wait till Christmas.
Right.
Because there'll be some things that change out at Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, there are things that can and should change out at Christmas. That we did talk about last year, instead of doing, because I think we did an actual turkey for Thanksgiving. We did turkey roll-up for Christmas as a prelude to maybe I'll do this for Thanksgiving next year, and then it went over well.
Right.
Then we talked about for Christmas trying to do an alternative version of the turkey roll-up with ham.
Right.
So, yeah, that's going to be one of the big change-outs.
Well, that'll be it. I'm also going to do sweet potatoes instead of mashed potatoes. I'll probably switch out the vegetables. I'll probably switch out the corn for corn pudding and probably not do a pasta salad.
Really? I would have thought, you would have done the pasta salad at Christmas and not at Thanksgiving.
No.
I'm okay either way. I like a pasta salad.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But I may do a potato salad since I'm doing sweet potatoes instead of mashed potatoes. I don't know. We'll see when we get there, guys. But again, this is my lazy Thanksgiving, as my mother calls it.
Yeah, last year it was his lazy Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, you should have been there for that moment. Because, no, he's not kidding. That's what she called it.
Mm-hmm.
Told him he was being lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sitting. And meanwhile, she says this. It is Christmas Day. He is, like, cooked all day long. Even with it being the lazy version. He has cooked his little heart out. And he is also, meanwhile, on call. He is baking like from scratch rolls. He is doing the things. And she called it lazy. And I'm just like, I gotta step outside right now. Because I'm like, I can't be a witness to what is about to happen in this kitchen.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that this is gonna go well for you right now.
Yeah.
It's like, bless your heart.
Love our bunches, but I'm not killing myself.
No. I think we're all, and all should be, well past that.
Yes.
Like, yeah, no. Like,
because our largest guest list is 10.
Well, no, the largest ever was 16 in Princeton.
No,
That was the last.
for this Thanksgiving, the largest guest list is 10.
Yeah.
The largest guest list for Thanksgiving in general is 64.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nope, 64 becomes potluck, and we just eat whatever the hell people bring.
No, we done 3 turkeys, 50 pounds of potatoes.
No. See, no.
2 bushel of green beans from scratch.
If someone else shows up and does any one of those items, we will have that.
Yeah.
I ain't even trying.
Mm-hmm.
To 1, fit 64 people in this house, or 2, make that much food, even if it is a borrowed kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Almost especially if it's a borrowed kitchen.
Yep. All right, are you ready to delve into digital land after a commercial?
No, I'm not.
All right. Well, we'll work.
I have nothing to show y'all guys. But I can get you weather information.
Yeah. Well, let me, do a commercial.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month, in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service, or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TracyVann.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth, I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, Techie Joe here. I work with Aeson Knight, some of the best psychics in West Virginia, to create amazing live streams and podcasts for the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. Together, we brew up great content discussing news, events, hot topics, and more, all from a psychic perspective. On the Psychic Coffee Shop, we interview amazing authors in the metaphysical realm. Coffee and Tea combines Aeson with Tracy, Dottie, Natalie, or Lady Gwendolyn for the good and the bad of being a psychic. Shameless Self-Promotion with Dottie the Psychic talks to leading and emerging YouTubers and business owners in our community. Mountain Bears brings you the latest in LGBT news and politics. The Psychic That Plans answers the question of, well, how a psychic plans. Plus, we're live on air. We take your comments and your questions, including psychic advice questions. Check out our amazing programming, book an appointment with top psychics, and find out all the wonderful things we have to offer at PCSBnetwork.com today.
Hi, I'm Aeson Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aesonknight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that call now button there on my site. Great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy. All right, since Joe hasn't gotten his planner done, we're going to work through mine.
I'm sorry, guys. It was kind of, yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a manager that's being a problem, so we've wanted to cook for a while now that thinks that schedule shouldn't go out, 12 hours before you're required to be there.
Yes.
Anyhow.
Well, and my afternoon, I will admit, did not go according to plan today at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Anyway, we roll with it, and but I will, once I get my pages done, I will drop those for our Patreons.
Yes. Well, I'll drop them for the Patreons in the Patreon.
There you go.
All right, so what's our Monday looking like?
All right, Monday is rainy and 63-53. More good news, we will make it through this whole week without having to run the heaters at night or drip faucets.
Yay.
Like, have to run the heaters.
Right.
Like, we would survive.
Okay. And Tuesday, let me get a box.
All right, well, grab your rainy sticker.
Well, I got my rainy sticker. I got the box down.
Okay, cool.
All right. So what's our temps?
59 and 48.
Awesome. And
with rain.
It's going to rain, isn't it?
No, it gets better.
Okay. Okay.
All right, then we go to cloudy.
On black boxes for Halloween week. And we're going cloudy. Yay.
And it is 61 and 46.
61 and 46. So yeah, we'll have the heater on in the morning. In the afternoon, we won't need to.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, so Thursday
is sunny.
Wow. Okay.
67 and 47.
Ooh. Another cool morning.
Eh.
It was 60 what?
67 and 47.
Okay.
Partly cloudy on Friday.
Okay.
All right, and then we were up to Saturday. Oh,
No.
sorry, you need temperatures 68 and 48.
Okay.
Also partly cloudy on Saturday.
Okay. Temp.
69 and 54.
Ooh, nice.
I know.
Oh, okay. And Sunday?
Is partly cloudy.
Mm-hmm. Hold still.
I know. I'm there. I'm waiting.
Okay.
69 and 55.
Partly cloudy.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have any moon functions going on this week? I think we do. 60. What was the temperature on Sunday?
On Sunday is 69 and 55.
Okay. There's that, guys. Yes, I think we should have a full moon, a new moon coming in, maybe a last quarter.
Oh, 1 second. There we go. Trying to break in. Not this week.
Okay. That's
We have
interesting.
a full moon on the 8th
Uh-huh.
and a new moon on the 23rd.
Okay. So we got the functional planning done.
Mm-hmm.
Most of it.
Yes.
All right. Let's build some to-do listy stuff. Something I've done is I have a lot of repetitive to-do list things. So I just had him make them for me.
Yes. Oh, and you do have to slice up your day to add one more client. Thankfully, we left time for that on your little daily task box at the bottom.
Yeah.
Tasks. Yeah.
Yeah, my direct
We haven't
sell.
got new ones printed. He already had those, I think, preloaded.
Yeah, preloaded. I've been working on them. And you guys are going to start seeing, because I'm going to start filling it in as it occurs instead of having to back plan.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be there. But no, this week looks like it's going to be a week I can function in.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, if I can
It'd be
just find
pretty
my headers.
Oh, no.
Well, I have all the planning stuff, and we've been going through, and, you know, I've got other demo stuff. Oh, that reminds me. Go run me in the planner sitting on the coffee table in there.
Okay, we'll do. Just 1 second. I'll be dropping out, guys, and I'll be right back.
All right. So he's running that in for me. And I'm trying to find my headers so I can do my headers and get the foundation down. Yeah. Yay. All right, so we're going to talk about this one. These are one of the normal Walmart-y planners. And I'm going to let my patrons decide if they want to see this in a video of me taking this and transforming it into a planner I could use. Now, some things to know about this planner, but I also want to do a pen test on this one because I see people pen test the Moxie Life. I see them pen test the other ones. This is just a Walmart planner. It has note pages and contact sheets. It's a weekly and monthly layout. Of course, you have your ice information. You have holidays here. Look like standard federal holidays. There is Passover, Palm Saturday, So these are the U.S. holidays and some Canadian holidays and some Mexico holidays. But no, it's a lot of Christianity there.
Yeah.
You have your year in reflection, your yearly overviews. If you're trying to track vacations, that type of thing, I could see that happening. Then you have your monthly calendar. And then you have a weekly overview that's just horizon based. Horizontal. And of course, you get these all the time. I want to go back to the note pages because I've got some pens, and we're going to test some pens on the note pages.
Go to the very last one. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and a very cool ruler.
And a very cool ruler that's stuck there. And that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice little beginner planner, teenager planner. Maybe if you work a 9 to 5 and you just need to keep up with the basics planner. But it can be used for this business. It can be used for this. All right, so let's do some pen tests. I've got the inner gel, liquid gel. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we have the Sharpie S. And then let's grab, what is this? This is the Paper Mate. And then we have the fine liner that is by erasable fine liner by Friction. And then we're going to where is my mild liner? Here's a mild liner. And with this, we'll do a hard pass.
Oops. Let's move it up. We're a little off screen. There you go.
And go over that twice. And then a dot and a dot. And then let's just go all out. This is a dual tip fine liner. And we will do white and a big one. See what we got here, guys. What came through? Where's our shadowing? Just how good is this Paper Mate paper? All right, so the big dot with the dual tip fine liner came through. We have some shadowing with the energy gel, so that would be an issue for me because these are my preferred pens. And then we have some more shadowing with, what is it? Where's the green? The Sharpie. Now, the Sharpie S gels are supposed to have non-bleeding technology. Well, apparently they didn't check with Paper Mate.
Oh.
So it bled through. And
so is that actually a Paper Mate planner?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we'll look at it in a minute. And then, of course, the mild liner came right on through.
Oh, no.
Yeah. This is a Plan Ahead, Plan Ahead LLC. And I'm going to say this, unless you are strictly a ballpoint or friction pen user, not the planner for you guys. Not the planner. But if you want to see me do a transformational on this planner and make it usable, let me know.
All right.
Patrons, I'll put a vote up for that. So, again, this is what happens when you get a Walmarty planner and you get stuck. What you get stuck doing, and what you can do if you have one of these, is you get stuck using a lot of box stickers. Because, of course, anything other than a ballpoint pen is going to run through, or pencil. If you like pencil, you can write in pencil. So
There's
there's
going to be really good, and they've started getting the like color mechanicals now,
right, which is
which
nice.
is a thing that like y'all don't even know like how spoiled you are if you have color mechanical pencils.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hi, you don't even know how spoiled you are. I remember like this was a thing I wanted back in the 90s. I had to find an office supply store, and I believe all he could get me was blue and red. And if
Mm-hmm.
I remember right, that was because those were colors used in architecture,
Right.
or engineering.
Right.
And
And
he could get
accounting.
those two colors.
Yeah.
And they were like the worst leads you've ever seen for a mechanical pencil.
Right.
It worked. It worked.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So this is the student planner. I mean, the cover is nice. It's sharks. That's kind of cute. But by plan ahead, not really happy with the paper. It is definitely not 120 GSI. It's maybe 80.
If that. Those
If
used to notoriously be really thin.
Yeah.
It's like typically they're the downscale version of like what the counties used to print for students
Right.
and hand out during the school year.
Yeah. So, but
If
it's
your
definitely
school
not
was
worth
so
$20. That's
yeah,
what it was
no.
originally when it first came out. It's not worth it.
But no, did your did the school system up here do that when you were like in junior high school?
No, we had to do it. We had to buy our own or make our own. And I remember taking loose leaf paper and markers in Mrs. Brannon's class, and she had printed off and punched us like calendars, and we made our own planners, and that was one of the most interesting lessons.
Very cool.
Yeah.
No, we had ones from the county.
Mm-hmm.
They did different covers for each of the schools.
Mm-hmm.
It had the school policy book
Mm-hmm.
in like the front of it,
Mm-hmm.
like the basic one, the student rules, basically.
Right.
It had that. It had like a list of like school holidays and school events and stuff like that. It was actually a pretty intelligent planner.
Cool.
And the paper was pretty decent. Like
Cool.
I give our school system credit. They did really good with those. The covers were hideous. Like it was like propaganda to hell. But like they were actually pretty decent planners. My biggest hatred. You think you hate spiral?
Mm-hmm.
I raise you plastic spiral.
Oh, I hate spiral of all types.
I know, but the plastic,
Mm-hmm.
let me tell you, every single one of those planners,
Mm-hmm.
you would get probably about 3/4 of the way through the school system
Mm-hmm.
before that plastic spiral binding would start to disintegrate.
Right.
And just give up the ghost entirely. Like
right.
all the like times it got smashed and mashed and twisted, it would just start to fly apart.
Right. So I am bringing back one of the sections I had in the big planner and putting it onto my what I call my side sheet here. A little appointment box.
Yay.
Yeah. Okay. Of course, we've got Halloween all decorated. And then I'll do my monthly review here, which, I've done a little bit of monthly review, but not really like breaking down like things that went well and things that didn't go well and changes. I've done that mid-month when I moved back into this planner. So, that's what I'll do on the pages in between the 30th and the 31st. I know next year I want to do a tarot pull each day. That'll be going up. You'll see it because I'll go ahead and pull them the Sunday, and then pull the daily tarot for the week. Is what I'm thinking.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I can't find my headers, so I think that's about all I have for you tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me set up November. Maybe set your own November up. We are still looking at we're definitely going to be putting out a digital version of the Master Psychic Planner, and probably not a paper version. It'll be digital. So if you like the organizational system I have, if you like how I'm doing it, and you want that in your planner, you can do that, and we will include instructions on how to print and punch. Of course, Patreons will get that for free. It will be a template, meaning that it's blank, and you have to create your sections and that type of thing, and date it yourself. Yep. Something I've been looking for. I need to give somebody.
Ooh.
I actually found the Mickey stickers I had in my hoard over here.
Oh, nice. Please don't show them in the video.
I'm not. Well, they've been plagiarized by Disney already, so Disney's being nice and loves their stickers being put out.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
I was being funny.
Right.
But no, it is sometimes one of the easiest way to have content taken down is the use of some companies' trademarks.
Right.
Like, they do not respond well sometimes.
Well, they don't, but I think it depends on the content.
Mm-hmm.
And, since it is a Disney product, if they'd like a review on it, which I don't mind the new Disney princess. No, I am completely out. Joe!
What?
Joe! Like, I am at the bottom of my sticker drawer here.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, we only made enough for you to try them out for a couple of months.
Yeah.
Like, because I was like, I can print more. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
Like, let's just stop there and, not do a whole bunch of
headers and all that have changed so much. Planner. I didn't know I would still be using this system. I just needed it smaller. That's where I got it wrong at. And needed to realize that, no, I need it smaller. So, yeah. All right, guys. Well, we hope you've enjoyed the show. We hope that you will take advantage of Spooky and Gratitude. Either sale, Gratitude will go live November 1st. And that's the 50% off coupon. And then we will, and of course, right now the Spooky sale, the 30 minutes for $30 is up and running. And of course, we always have Psychic Sunday. But our Patreons, you guys, I swear, you guys keep me amazed, keep me happy. And you guys are so helpful in running this enterprise. So, take it away, Vanna.
All right. So, of course, we want to thank Beverly Walker, Mika G, Kathy, Mary Winfield, Brenda Bryant, Shannon C, Shannon D, Lady Gwendolyn, Charles Shaw, Dottie the Psychic, Tracy Band, Donna White, Caitlin Bell, and the Laughing Tree Grove. If you'd like to learn more about us, the show, or how you too can become one of our Patreon sponsors and receive all the wonderful benefits that our baristas receive, please visit us at pcspnetwork.com.
Exactly. And you guys have a wonderful evening. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
Deck is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.